Caught on camera, a man opens fire on multiple people outside of a Garden City gas station. Their cries for help piercing the morning air. How the rampage ended. Plus,
normal high this time of the year in the mid-30s. We're a solid 20 degrees above that right now. Changes, though, on the way. Maybe some snow. We'll talk about when in just a bit.
Dozens of people descend on downtown Detroit to celebrate the start of Quanza.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
A Good Samaritan gets shot in the head after witnessing a violent car crash over in Garden City. This happened this morning at Ford and Vinoy. The fallout and shootout all caught on surveillance video. Let's take a look. You can see the shooter chase the Good Samaritan into a gas station after already shooting him out front. Now, that suspect was later confronted by a Garden City police officer outside the gas station and killed.
It's always best to contact police, but it's something that you're going to have to kind of evaluate as you go along. But just know in the back of your head, not every situation may be what you think it is, where it may look like a normal traffic crash. And here's somebody that, for whatever reason that we're trying to determine, decides that they're going to fire a weapon at witnesses.
Tonight at 5, you're going to hear from that Good Samaritan from his hospital room. We'll also have more on the investigation that is being headed by Michigan State Police. New at 4, a driver running from Warren Police loses control of his car and then dies in a violent crash. This is the scene at 10 Mile and Ryan right after the runaway car ignored a red light and then slammed into an F-150 and Penske truck. Moments before, the unnamed driver took off from a traffic stop after officers asked him for his ID. The chase lasted only 3 minutes. Firefighters tried to rescue the man from the crushed car, but could not. No one else was hurt. The intersection will be closed for a while, so definitely avoid the area if you can. Police arrest a 23-year-old man in connection with a Christmas Day shooting. It happened just before 10:30 yesterday morning inside a home near 9 Mile and Hoover Roads. Police say the man who got shot is in critical condition. We don't know what the pair was arguing about, but investigators say they did know each other. Anyone with information is asked to call Warren Police. Time now for our first look at the forecast. Let's send it over to Brett. It is definitely warm out there.
And definitely not the day after Christmas-like feel out there, right? With all the clouds, the rain, and the temperatures well into the 50s. Exact Track 4D radar, though, keeping a close eye on a couple of spotty showers in the area, just off to the west in and around the Lansing area. Now, it's not showing up here. It's kind of below the radar beam, but there is a good deal of low-level moisture, so some spit, some drizzle, maybe some fog possible these next couple of hours before more rain moves in later on this evening. But here's the numbers, low to mid 50s, much more typical for September, October, maybe early November, right? Definitely not the day after Christmas. But if you're a fan of the mild temps, kind of soak these in while you have it, because the cold returns next week. As for this evening, rain is set to return probably around 9, 10 o'clock this evening. Showers moving in from the south, and they will hang with us for the overnight and parts of tomorrow as well. But like I mentioned, could be some snow in the future. We'll talk about when the flakes may fly in just a bit.
Thank you, Brett. Airports across the country, well, they are working to get back on schedule after a powerful storm pummeled parts of the plains and the upper Midwest. Here, the Midwest caused fog, and that caused some big issues.
A lot of disappointment, man. Supposed to left yesterday. I'm just trying to get to my family in Texas.
It's terrible. I'm just keep trying to keep a smile, keep a positive outlook to keep from crying.
Oh, luckily, travelers flying in and out of Detroit Metro Airport are reporting very minimal problems today. Right now, the only delays we are seeing are a handful of flights to Florida, and they were supposed to take off late this morning, but were pushed back till about 2 o'clock. Meantime, highways are going to get busy as millions of Americans hit the road to head home after the holiday season. AAA reports an estimated 104 million people will be driving home from their holiday destinations this week. Experts say today through Saturday will be some of the busiest times of the year for drivers, but Thursday, the 28th, is expected to be the worst. So here are the best and worst times to travel over the next 2 days. If you're heading back after the holidays, experts say the earlier you can get on your way, the better, with most of that bad traffic happening after lunchtime. Also hitting the road today, the Michigan Wolverines. Harbaugh's team is traveling to Southern California ahead of the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. Kickoff against the 4th-ranked Alabama will be at 5 p.m. Monday. This is the Wolverines' 3rd consecutive appearance in the college football playoff. Our Hobie Artigue will be there to bring you live coverage from the game. And don't forget, WDIV insiders can enter for a chance to win a TV every time Michigan scores a touchdown against Alabama. A new winner will be picked for every touchdown. To enter, it's really easy. Just head to the contest page of clickondetroit.com. We are going to announce the winners on the morning show at 6 a.m. the next day, January 2nd. So good luck and go blue. Today marks the first day of the week-long celebration of Quanza. The name comes from a Swahili phrase which means first fruits. Right now, people are gathering in Cadillac Square for the lighting of the 30-foot Kinara. Our Victor Williams joins us now live from Campus Martius. You can see him up above. The celebration is already underway. Hey there, Victor.
Hey there. So, yeah, the celebration is underway. As you can probably see behind me, some of the folks are spilling out from this tent. This is the first place where the celebration is happening right here at Campus Martius for the 2nd year in a row. Now, we know that after this happens, they're going to be lighting the Kinara, as we know that every single night that Quanza is taking place, there's a different theme, and they're going to light each and every single part of that candle. That's going to be every single night that's coming up. We did catch up with one of the organizers about this event, and here's what they have to say about the fact that this is able to take place right in the heart of downtown Detroit.
It's been 60-some years now that Quanza has been practiced, not only in the United States, but now all across the world. And so it certainly is apropos, I think, that we are now downtown, part of the central city, and allowing the full community to be a part of this tradition.
Now, that first candle is going to be lit right at 5:30, and of course we'll have what happens right here on Local 4. In the meantime, we are reporting live. Victor Williams, Local 4, back to you.
All right, thank you, Victor. We'll be checking back with you later this evening. By the way, if you are downtown enjoying the festivities, please snap a photo, submit it to MyPics. We want to see and hear from you. Maybe we'll feature your family fun on the news. Well, it is beginning to look a lot like New Year's Eve in New York. Last-minute preps are underway in Times Square ahead of the big ball drop this weekend. The lighted numerals 2024 have arrived following a coast-to-coast road trip covering more than 2,800 miles. Now, the 6-hour celebration in Times Square kicks off with a ball-raising ceremony at 6 p.m. And then 1 minute before midnight, the ball will begin its 60-second drop down the pole to ring in the start of the new year. In case you're wondering, the New Year's Eve ball is 12 feet wide. It features 2,688 Waterford crystals and covered in more than 32,000 LED lights. Closer to home, a local law firm is going above and beyond to make sure Metro Detroiters get home safe this New Year's Eve. Mike Morris is bringing back his Ride Free campaign for a 2nd year. Starting today, the law firm is releasing $1,020 Uber vouchers online. Now, these vouchers can be used for rides between 5 p.m. Sunday and 5 a.m. Monday.